Oh man, we gotta deal with our horses. Oh, I guess we're getting started. Oh,
Well, you can do one of two things with those horses. You can sell them, or you can keep them for any potential party members you get along the way.
yeah. Go up to Lewis and say, fuck it, I can do it. Lewis, fuck. What do you want to do with these horses?
Well, we're keeping them.
Fine
Right.
by me. Oh, around with two horses. I mean, yeah, four horses. You fucking know what I mean. Can we get the main map, Jacob?
Not Cochise County, the full map?
Yeah, thank you. So what would be after Bonita? Because my map is taking too fucking long to load.
Well, there's not a whole lot of
There it
detail.
goes.
But the county north of you guys, north of Cochise, which is a county I made up, if anyone cares, is called Yunkello. Yunkello County.
Hmm. Imagine the same thing like, okay. No, I was thinking of fucking towns, county. There. So, well, I'm gonna go looks like, we're gonna go to Yoke. We're gonna go into the next county, and trying to find a train station, and then just take it to the next biggest city, town, whatever they called it back in the West.
They have cities.
City. Taking the Dixie rails on the road. The only thing they're Santa Fe and something I don't feel like pronouncing. You there, Lewis?
Sorry about that. Repeat that.
I said, you want to take the train. When we go into the next county, you want to go into the next town, find the train station, and take it to the next biggest city.
Sure.
Mm, okay, yeah.
You're the drifter here. You have more space moving around. I'll trust you. I'll follow you for now.
Well, okay, sure. I usually did. I just took my horse and just went anywhere, and then found jobs. But yeah, Jake, and that's I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go into the next county and find a city with a train station.
All right, you're headed north into Yunkello.
Yep.
All right,
We're also looking for Coast Rock.
sure.
You never know.
Make a survival roll.
What?
Make a survival roll.
God damn it! Every skill I want to fucking take.
Or you can make a tracking with -2.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I didn't imply it. God damn it.
All right. So
So
you
it's a
failed.
3. Praying that we don't get into another fight.
All right, you guys ride for a day
Man.
from Bonita headed north. And unfortunately, by sundown, you haven't found civilization. Unfortunately, Bonita wasn't along any major roads. It wasn't along a railroad. So you just kind of head what you hope is north, and you end up having to camp somewhere in the wilderness.
Fine by me, what I'm used to.
Okay, let's tie up the horse and let's camp.
Is there woods? No? Okay.
No. Alright, the next morning, you guys set off. Make the same roll.
-2.
Yeah.
Get to press enter. Oh, fuck that. It's gonna add a d6.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way I can screw this up, right, Jacob? Hold on, I kind of forgot how to roll one. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, after midday, you do finally find a town. It's actually quite a bustling town. This town is on a rail offshoot from Dixie Rails. So, like, if you can imagine, just like Dixie Rails goes down to Potential, there's also, it goes down to where you are. And the sign reads Deccan. That's, Deccan.
Oh, this is where Decker used to live?
Yes, he's like, let me tell you about the time Bale walked the earth.
Oh shit, Decker got old instead of dying.
The fallen star. All right, so this town's as big as Tucson. Not that we've seen Tucson. So it's got, you know, more than one street.
Any hooker shops?
Yes.
A hooker shop.
Yeah, it's at besthooker.ca.
Do not go to that. Viewers now and future viewers, do not go to any URL that any of my players suggest.
I mean, dang, Jacob, there's nothing wrong. Oh, jeez.
Actually, you know
Alright,
what?
so-
Since you guys traveled like 2 friggin' days, you're probably right on the main. Yeah, this is a road that has the main Dixie Rails going through it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, what do you guys want to do now that you're here in Deccan?
Well, first I'm gonna hit the tavern.
Okay.
Because I assume it's 1-day ration, so I'm not gonna spend the next day. I'm just gonna go straight to the tavern and
Alright.
order a meal.
On the walls of this, you find the prominent saloon, right? Because there's obviously like 4 or 5 saloons around town, but the big one, the front wall has all these wanted posters nailed to it.
Okay.
And if you catch your eye, you see a sign that a wanted sign that says "Wanted, Floyd and Gang," and it has this crude drawing of a man named Floyd, and he is wanted for $2,000. And then below his picture is 3 more pictures, and they're one is Winifred, and then below it is member of Floyd's gang. And it's this woman, and she's only worth $100. And then beside her is Eisenhower, member of Floyd's gang, $600. And then the last one is Gareth, member of Floyd's gang, $300. And they're all wanted dead or alive. And on why they're wanted, they are wanted for destruction of property and the deaths of 15 individuals divided amongst the 4.
Sounds like our group.
So, you push open those saloon doors, and the saloon is not as full as you'd expect. It's probably got about 50% capacity. You know, it's boisterous. There are people playing cards. There are a few people drinking, though at this time of day, the real drinking doesn't start until, you know, in the late afternoon, evening. You got a few people throwing back some drinks. You also see a table of Confederate soldiers. At first, you kind of get tense, but one of them looks at you and has no recollection on his, you know, he doesn't recognize you at all. So if the news has spread, it hasn't spread here that the Confederate soldiers are kind of, you're not on their friend list. And yeah, so they just kind of glance at you, no recognition in their eyes, and go back to playing cards. And the man across the counter is this just really portly man with the big, thick mutton chops, and he's balding, and he's kind of got a comb over, and he's like, "Come on in. What can I get you? We
meal.
sell. Oh, you come to the right place, my friend." And he slaps his belly, and it kind of jiggles, and he goes, "I make some real good eats. I get the prime cuts of all the steak that comes through here, and I'm also a pastry chef." And he kind of grins at you. When he opens his mouth and grins, you see a big old gold tooth.
I'll take a full meal with dessert then, sir.
My man. And he hands you a menu. So you just kind
How
of
much are his stuff?
his steaks. That's a good question. And good questions deserve good answers. Let's see. Let me find something I can translate. Well, a good restaurant lunch is 25 cents. So I'd say, yeah, 30 cents. And then the dessert is an extra 5. So 35 cents for what he's selling.
I'd be down for that. Total of what?
35 cents
Just 35
For the whole meal?
for the meal.
for the whole
and
meal, yeah.
dessert.
And dessert.
Okay, add the
That's
good,
without any liquor.
Yeah, a good pint of beer.
Pint of beer. Okay, that's another nickel. 5 cents.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
gonna look at him and say, "Good sir, here's $2. Treat me as well as you want, and keep some for your tip."
He's like, "Whoa! I hope you're hungry." And he gives you a wink, and he shuffles off real quick into the back. And within a minute, you can already catch the scent of something good cooking in the back.
I'm gonna sit down and try to relax.
Oh, what the happened to Willis? Whatever. Of course, I put my horses in the livery. I'm only paying for 2, so I'll leave the other 2 up to him. And I'm gonna take and smoke a cigar, but I'm not gonna stand there. I'm just gonna like basically scout out the town, like just look around and see what the stores and other stuff they have. Like they have like a gun store, all the regular shit.
Yeah,
Seriously,
it's
I'm
got
looking for that gun store.
it's got a gun store. And what else are you looking for?
Anything of note, like just like special stores, like medical shop, all that type of crap.
Okay, yeah. There's a doctor. There's a county sheriff and a marshal. And there's a small Confederate outpost. This is the Dixie Rail line, so there's every stop
okay.
there's some kind of Confederate base, you know?
Yeah, kind of squinch my butt cheeks.
And you also spot the Undertaker's establishment, and it is surprisingly ornate. The Undertaker makes good money in this town.
Take note of that. Oh, I know they have a gun store, so I'll probably be in there in the morning. Wait, it's nighttime, right?
No, it's like afternoon, like 3 p.m.
Want to grab a meal, but want to go to that gun store, so I'm probably gonna go in there and look at guns.
Okay. Lewis, after about 20 minutes, the guy comes out, and he's got some good eats, you know? You've got like a prime slab of meat there, a side of mashed potatoes and corn. an apple,
Nice.
and then he comes out with like a plate full of strudel as your dessert.
Oh dear lord. I don't remember if I ever ate that.
I don't remember if I ate that either.
I'm gonna thank him very much. That it was dearly needed.
He grins and says, "Let me know if you want more." And then he pours you a pint of stout, the best stuff he's got, you know, and slams it in front of you. Really, really pleased with himself and with your contribution.
I'm very happy with the result.
Yeah, and every bite you're like, my God, I haven't eaten like this since New Orleans, you know.
Yep.
All right, you wanted to go to the gun store, Mad Dog?
Yeah, I'm still just. Yeah, I go to the gun store. Let me talk to the guy. Not really, but yeah, let me talk to the guy.
All right, when you come in, there's 3 men who are shopping, and you kind of overhear their conversation. Basically, they're saying like, we need a box of ammo for this gun. We need one of them. You don't got one of them elephant guns. And the guy on the back of the corner has this like unimpressed look on his face, and he just kind of shakes his head. He's like, "We ain't got no elephant guns here." And they're like, "Okay, well, we'll take one of these." And they're pointing on the wall and picking out guns. And then as the guy's like gathering all this up, he's like, "What the hell you guys hunting? There ain't no bears down here." And one of them like pulls up his pants by his belt. He's like, "We're going after that Floyd gang." And the guy just kind of chuckles. He's like, "What's funny about that?" He's like, "Oh, you ain't the first posse to roll in here going after that Floyd gang. You think the Undertaker got his nice clothes by taking in bounties? No, sir. It's the bounties that bring the bodies to him. But, I'll take your money." And he slams a box of shotgun shells on the counter. And then he starts tallying them up. And as he's doing it, he looks over them and goes, "Be right with you, sir."
I tip my hat. I start looking at guns.
All right.
Whenever he's done with them, I'll talk to him a little bit. I might get some info about the old bounties there.
Who are you talking to? The posse or the man behind the counter?
The man behind the counter. I think
Okay,
the
so yeah,
dumbass.
they exchange their money. They grab all their gear and they clumsily like walk past you and step out of the door, almost tripping over themselves. And then you walk up.
Try not to shoot yourself on the way out.
And as you walk up to the counter, the guy gives you this steely gaze. And he looks down at your pieces, looks back at you, and he goes, "Ah, a professional."
Thank you. I'm glad you notice a man when he knows how to use a gun. Before I get into the old what I want to ask you something. What were they talking about?
The Floyd gang?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, don't take my compliment too well. Them are trained killers. This young man. I don't know how old he is, early 20s. Anyway, named Floyd. No one knows his last name, or anyone who does is dead. He took on some mining contracts around the county, and him and his girlfriend, they picked up a few miners, and they were making themselves a little bit of gold here and there, mostly silver, and a little bit of ghost rock. And then one day, well, 2 days really, over the course of 2 days, they just started killing people.
A little odd.
They went into Tombstone, killed 7 people. Then they head over to this homestead, killed 8 more. Now they've been wandering the county. Folks say that Floyd is a gambling man. And anytime anyone tries to draw on him, lawman or otherwise, gets put down. They say they've killed 15 men, but the count's up to over 20 by now. You know, they ain't gonna update those papers anytime soon. But if you're looking to make some real money, you can go after them. But You're gonna need more than those 3 idiots to take them on. That Eisenhower fella, they say he's a crack shot.
So just out of nowhere, they just taking contracts and they just start killing people for no reason.
Yeah, out of the blue. Mining company posted the money for the reward. Apparently the people in the homestead were miners too. They butchered them, maybe for their take, maybe for their claims, don't know. Just one day they went up and went feral on us. Worse than them damn Apache, I tell you.
I raised my eyebrow. I was like, damn, nothing could be worse than an Apache. I've fought an Apache before.
Well, we got plenty of Apache around here, but they don't come to decking.
I kind of just stand there and just reel that he said there's an Apache around it. I'm like, fuck. But I come back and I'm like, alright then. Well, I don't know. I mean, I do have another buddy that we're kind of looking into getting more work. That might be a little bit too serious. But who knows?
Well, might have some information.
Lay it on me.
Well, he kind of like picks at his teeth for a moment. He goes, "You know, I don't know if I remember actually. Now that I think about it."
I'm gonna guess since he said that he's asking for a little bit of money, huh?
Probably.
I'm just guessing, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, bud. Alright. You know what? I got the Gwen instinct and I'm just gonna be cheap and say, fuck you. Now I'll give him $1.
Wow, you put $1 on the table, and he's like, "You shouldn't drop that," as he slides it over to him. And as he pockets it, he says, "Well, I happen to know that, well, actually, you may not know, but the Dixie Rails," he points, you know, he's like, "they've hit a snag. That, Mojave Desert, it's a real bitch. But, they picked up a scientist from Deseret. And he's got some kind of contraption and whatnot. I don't know the specifics, but they are sending in a train from Dallas to here. And they're going to be picking up any able-bodied working hand to head all the way to Dead End and start working that rail towards Los Angeles. Now, I hear the Confederate forces are all kinds of stretched thin with them Apache. And only a small group are going to be defending this here, Doctor. And I have it on good authority that they will be looking for muscle. And they will be willing to pay. Pretty nice penny. It's probably safer work than going after them Floyd gang. But, well, they say the rails are getting crazy. Just last month, the Bayou Vermilion had a whole train blow up on its way to Railhead. And, well, you know, Dixie Rails isn't on anybody's radar. They hit a snag, like I said. So this should come out of nowhere. Easy money. Now,
he said this deals with before he talks more, he said Confederate, right?
Yeah, the
Confederates offering the money?
The Confederates are, financing the Dixie Rails, so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Keep going, please.
Okay. And it's like, now, you looking for some firepower?
Yep, I am. And I think, after actually not looking at the book at all, but I think I actually found something I want. I like to do a lot of up close shooting, but when the time calls for it, I might need something that shoots further away.
A long rifle.
You have any? Yeah. What's in your stock?
Well, I got a parcel of Winchester 73s. Sometimes them army men don't take them back, and they end up here at my shop. And he reaches down below and pulls out one, places it on the counter. It's got as good a range as any rifle. 15 shots. 44 caliber.
Alright. Not bad. Now, do you have anything a little bit stronger?
He scratches his beard. And he's like, oh, if you're looking to go hunting, and he winks at you. I do indeed. And he turns around, and above him, like up high, and you look up, you see this big rifle. Let me get a picture of it.
Is it as big as my dick?
No, much larger. I hope. Unless you have a
Oh.
serious disorder.
I don't want to talk about it, Jake, and I'm done with this conversation. Ooh. Oops.
All right, I'm gonna post this image. I don't like posting image. I'm gonna post this to our TeamSpeak.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
that's what's hanging on the wall.
Hmm.
And he turns back to you, and you can see you looking at it. He's like, 50 caliber. Only one shot before you gotta reload, but that shot, whoo-hoo!
I like the sound of that. I get a nice long gaze at it, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like something I actually want.
Yeah. All right then. He turns around, and as he reaches for it, he's like, "I'll give it to you for $22."
That's fine by me. Hold on.
I assume you'll
God
need
damn it.
ammo.
Yes, I would. Actually, I need a bundle of ammo. I need ammo for the new gun I just purchased, and I need ammo for my 44s. Well, 144 and something else. I can't fucking remember. 45. Would be good.
40, a box of 44s, a box of 45s, and a box of 50.
Yep.
Okay. 150 bullets. And he starts pulling out these, like, kind of like, imagine like a, It's a small, very light wooden box, you know, and it's got the numbers written on it and bullets painted on it. And he pulls out the 3 boxes. He's like, all right, all right, I'll give you the ammo for 12 and the gun for 22. Comes out to $34.
And that is fine by me.
All right then. So you're getting 50 bullets of each.
As you
Yeah.
hand him the money, he's like, "Man, this smells like dead guy."
Blood.
Each box of pistol ammo weighs 5 pounds, and the box of the rifle ammo weighs 6 pounds.
Alright, you said the rifle almost 6 pounds, and the other boxes are 5.
Each. 5 each. And the
Okay, 5 each.
the weapon is the Sharps Big 50. It weighs 10 pounds by itself.
Yep. Alright.
You ready for the stats?
Fucking...
Actually, you should look it up. Sharps Big 50. You'll find it in the player's
Oh,
handbook.
sharps. Yep, that's actually the one I wanted to. Thank you, Jacob.
I read your mind, apparently.
Now all I gotta do is level up and I can handle it just fine.
Do you not have 8 strength?
No.
Oh,
But I will
boy.
with next level.
Ah.
I will.
You haven't raised an attribute yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Was I gonna do strength? So it was. Yes. Okay, now I remember what I was gonna do. Alright, cool. If I can have to leave the ammo on my horse and only take some of it.
Right, yeah. Alright, so you bundle up your ammo. And then you're gonna go find Lewis?
Yep.
Okay. You find him in this big old saloon that's also a restaurant. And as you find him, he's holding his mug of stout, and he's unbuckling his belt, you know, and it has a pop. And he just burps. And you just find him
He's
with a
gotten
look of
fat.
contentment.
I'm gonna turn to Mad Dog and say best fucking meal ever.
No, so you spent your time getting nice, well, and fed.
So,
Yes.
so new guy. That meal was so great. For the next 12 hours, you get +1 to any vigor roll.
Neat.
A meal good enough to make him lose his mind.
Thank
Wait.
you, Jaken.
Fat. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Well, I gotta add in all that weight later. Oh, Jesus. Hey, well, Lewis, pretty much, I'm not gonna repeat it all that you told to me, but I tell Lewis everything I know.
Okay. So, Lewis, you brought up to speed?
That
About the
already.
gang and stuff.
Yeah.
Gang.
And about the Dixie
God.
rails coming through?
Yeah. Yeah, I seen the Confederate soldiers when I came in, right? No, unless they left.
Yeah. And they gave you the same kind of non-treatment as they gave Lewis.
No, I don't like that. Actually, that pisses me off. I'll go over there and pull out my gun and kill every one of them.
Alright, well, that's a good way to get their attention.
That's good. Well, next adventure next week, guys. I won't do that.
How to Die 101.
You don't know that. I just killed a bunch of monsters.
How to lose a
I'm the
character
greatest
in
person
one
that ever lived.
session. Fight ghouls.
Well, I was gonna say, Jaken, how much more material do you have? Because my brain is literally off with snot. Like I've been blowing my nose all session. I'm
Alright,
done.
well, since you guys are thinking about picking up a job, it'd be a good time to call it a session. Yeah, we're gonna end we're gonna end like 15 minutes early. I was gonna end at the hour, but we're 2 till, and you guys are pretty much good to go. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a session.
okay.
And yeah, I think I am gonna give you experience. Should I? No,
It's
I'm
up
not.
to you, baby. Oh. Damn it.
Yeah, killing that many goals by yourself, Mad Dog, was not experience. Not
No,
even
no,
an
no.
artifact, not even a title.
I'm giving you guys experience every 2 sessions, and so since we missed Monday, we didn't have a session this week.
Oh, no, I
You're
better get
throwing
like...
yourself off again.
No, I'm not, because I'm
Well,
about to
we're not
mention.
gonna play on Monday.
Yes,
No.
we're not gonna play on Monday. A longtime friend.
Oh,
Is, we're gonna hang out. I haven't hung out with him. I haven't hung out with him since before Kim is my wife. Since my wife got pregnant, so it's been like a year and 9 months.
Excuses.
So I'm gonna hang out with a good buddy on Monday.
Whatever.
Wow.
We would have done it on a different day, but that day my wife has off, so we're gonna hang out with him. So we're not gonna play on Monday.
You call that a good
'Cause-
friend and you haven't seen him in almost years?
Well, we hang out online. I play Overwatch with them and such. Anyway.
I'm just giving you trouble, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at new guy talking shit.
Yeah, right? Alright, so yeah,
I'm
so
not
we're
as
not going to
good
play
when
on
I'm
Monday.
sick.
That's the 2nd, January 2nd, 2017. And then, so our first game will be that Thursday, which I didn't actually check the date.
That's probably for the best, because my brother will probably have his birthday then.
Well, there you go. So
Good.
our next session will be on the 5th.
Okay.
So everybody have a Happy New Year.
You too. See you next year.
Yeah, baby. Don't forget the alcohol.
I mean, of course. What's the point of adulthood without liquor? Alright, guys. Good night.
That's the only prop, because you get the liquor, but then you get all the responsibilities.
Yep.